Hello, Stean P back again, and today I'm going to do another movie review for hashtag Harry Movie Club. Harry Movie Club, as I tell you every week, is run by a man called Mr. Harry Britt. So click right here, it's MGC's channel, and basically in this, with Mr. Harry Britt, he does he reviews a film every Tuesday, and then he suggests he asks us to review another film. We sit down, we do this, set a camera, webcam, phone, and then we put the hashtag Harry Movie Club in a title, and he finds it, and then he puts it at the end of his videos. And so every week, every month, he has a different sort of theme. The first month I done it with spoofs, then last month was CGIs, and then this month is Disney. Now, there'll be probably won't do many of these this month again, like I didn't do much of last month, because I really cannot stand Disney. I was not a Disney kid. I was a 90s kid who didn't watch many Disney films, which surprised a lot of people, and it was just because I wasn't raised watching them. I was raised maybe this film and the film The Fox and the Hound. I was made to watch at my auntie's and grand's bit, because their views on what I should watch was different from what my parents thought I could watch. My parents' views on it was, as I think I've said before in a video, I don't know if it's one I've actually put up, I know I've said it before to camera, that I was allowed to watch whatever my parents thought I could handle. So I grew up watching Goodfellas. Goodfellas has been my favourite film since I can ever remember. That and Warriors. And the other only kids movie I really liked as a kid was Power Rangers movie. As you will already know since I did a vlog all about the Power Rangers. But yeah, this film though is a Disney film. I don't have DVD, Blu-ray. I don't have many Disney films on DVD or Blu-ray actually. But it is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins, that is now, it's 50 years old this year. It's 1964 it came out. Now before watching this, I got the rating down, as I rate films. I got a rating down and it was 4. Straight off the bat I put 4. Just because of what I could remember about the film, and I instantly thought 4. So I'm going to compare it to what I thought after the film. So yeah, basically the film, it features Julie Andrews as Mary Poppins. Now Mary Poppins is this magic nanny who is summoned almost by 2 children of an upper class family whose father is a bank owner, a bank teller. He's like high up in the bank industry, and so they're really not very well good. They're not really good kids. They just kind of want their father to show them respect. The kids are played by Karen Dawes, who plays Jane Banks, and Matthew Garber, who is Michael Banks, and their father is David Tomlins, and their mother is Glenson Jones, if that's the name. And the other character in this, who is actually almost breaking the fourth wall narrator, is Dick Van Dyke, who actually appears in it twice. He appears in it as Bert, the chimney sweep narrator, who is friends with Mary Poppins, and he also appears as the father's boss and the owner of the bank that the father works for. Now, I watched this film last night and I got really surprised when I watched it, because I remember this film growing up. I remember watching this as a very young kid, and I remember most of the songs that Supercalifragilistic Expialidocious and A Spoonful of Sugar. Actually, so Sugar was my favourite song from this film, and some of the other films I didn't really remember until I heard them. And the second song there's sort of opening song with Dick Van Dyke singing, but the first song when we first meet the Banks family, the first song is from the wife, and the wife's singing about the rights for women's voting. Now, I'm not saying any sexist views here. I was just sort of almost surprised that this was in a kids movie. I know most people's going to say, oh, but it's a Disney movie and this and blah blah. No, I know there's supposed to be the word sex in Lion King, and there's penises in all the Disney princess films and Scar kills what's its face and Lion King with the wee Wayne watching. But this is something you just wouldn't expect, and especially a musical. But that's not the worst of it. Oh no. The next song, the very next song, not just like halfway through the movie, the next song, the husband walks in, Mr. Bunks walks in, and then he sings a song about openly singing about beating up his wife, his own wife and kids, because it was a way of them showing him respect by him beating them up when they deserved it. Sorry, what? This is a kids' film. Why are they mentioning about the fact this father is allowed to beat up his kids to make them better? Yeah, it's one of those films where as soon as you think of Mary Poppins, you think of these really, really good things and these really happy things. But when you rewatch it as a grown-up, you realise it's not a film you really want to watch. Also, I think it's aged really, really badly. There's sort of the bag scene. I want that bag. The bag's awesome. There's everything with it. But you can quite clearly see it's been blue screen, green screen, whatever it was used at that time. It's really badly done. And there's also, when they're in the chalk painting with Mary Poppins does her magic and takes the kids into chalk painting, you can tell they are, obviously it's animated, it's all cartoons, animals, you can tell they're fake obviously, but like you can totally see the colour around Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins and the kids. There's also, in the same scene sort of thing, there's fox hunting. Yeah, there's a fox hunting scene. I know it's Britain, but it's America, it's a 50s British, it's a 60s British movie, and that happened in the 60s. It wasn't illegal back then. But there's also Spoonful of Sugar, my favourite song of all time. And there's the robins in it. She brings in a robin and it's out in the thing, then she brings it into her hand. I don't know if it's a puppet or if it was like a robot. I'm guessing puppets, it was the 60s. And you could totally tell it was like 100% fake. I think, unless you've got a kid nowadays who you make sit and watch this, they would not go out their way to watch this film. People my age and older would go and watch it because their parents have made them watch it growing up. They would go out their way to maybe watch it again on the odd chance that they might like it and then discover they don't because they've done the same as me and they've loved it as a kid and realise it's just no. It's just mind fucking, sorry for the swear, but it's just a mind mess. Really, I believe I watched it and I ended up getting the impression, and I know it's films are about impressions and what you see from it. This is what I learned in college. I thought they were all just in a mental ward. Honestly, I think they're all just mental patients and nothing. They've never interacted properly. I think they're all just mental patients in a mental ward, and it's just all in their heads, and this is all happening in their heads. Probably not. It's probably just my mental head who should be in a mental ward thinking this up. But hey, it's all about things. It's also very anti-woman. Very, very anti-woman, and I have to say, it's just, as far as I said, the first song about the vote for women. Just sing this whole song about being, I'm a woman, vote for women. Oh, you better get rid of this sachet that says vote for women before my husband comes home, because he's going to beat her on the next song. But yeah, so the film, yeah, I voted it 4 before watching it all. I got like 2 songs that I got into it. I started watching it, I voted it 4. I finished watching it, and because it's aged really, really badly, and it's just none of the things in it are now sort of legal. Like, a man's not allowed to beat his wife up, fox hunting's now illegal, women can vote, the whole rich and poor thing isn't as, I'm rich, I'm poor thing with Chimney Sweeps. It's sort of not happening that anywhere. So it's kind of really aged really, really badly, and the green screen's really badly done too. So I would say the film's deserves a 3 to 3.5. It's not downgraded that much. Really, I put 3 right after watching it. I think that was because I was so heartbroken about how my childhood, the only Disney film I loved as a child, wasn't that good. It was such a weird film and stuff happened in it. So anyway, that's my review for hashtag Katie Movie Club. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a long one. It's Mary Poppins. Everybody's seen it. So I want to see you all leaving a comment, tell me what you think of the film, leave a like, and also hit that red subscribe, that red shiny button, just a little bit here, just down a wee bit, where my hand is right now, but you can't see it because it's me, a bit here, click on it, you'll get to see my videos as soon as they're up. I'll hopefully try and put more videos up, more than I was, because I was doing really bad college work, but that's me finished with college, so I should be able to put more videos up now. So cheers for watching, remember to go check out the Movie Club, and I'll see you later. Cheers.